met at the event at Patrick at PBD in December, and and it's cool because I like you, and you're doing funnels, and I don't understand quite well this one, and I was very interested in knowing more
about funnels.
Yeah, and about you, because I like you, and to me this is most interesting. So, where are you from?
Oh man, that's it.
I'm because I don't know I don't know that much, and I don't know what you want to how you want to talk about. We didn't discuss that much.
I mean, I'm open. I'm an open book. So
what the fuck is that?
Outside cars. Background sound effects.
There we go. All right.
Yeah. So
where am I from? Wow, that's so. It depends how you look at it. So I was born in Twin Falls, Idaho.
You're from Idaho.
Yeah, I'm from Idaho.
Really? Yeah,
Sun
her too.
Valley.
Sun Valley.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but I
Okay.
don't remember anything. I was too little.
So I used to go to Sun Valley to play soccer. Never went skiing there, but I heard the skiing is amazing.
Yeah, they're very well known.
Tony Robbins lives out in Sun Valley.
Really?
House. Yeah, Tony Robbins.
Is it what's the what kind of terrain is it? Is it mountains or yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it's supposed to be stunning. I haven't been back since I don't remember. Yeah.
Interesting.
seen
Yeah.
photos
So
now.
I think where I grew up, Twin Falls is maybe 2 hours or less from Sun Valley.
Just talk in the mic, Chris.
Oh,
Talk
sorry.
closer in the mic. We're gonna hear it because
We all do the same thing.
Yeah.
it's
Like,
just talk right here.
Okay.
perfect.
So born in Twin Falls, lived there till I was probably about 8 or so. My dad is from El Salvador, so Central America. My mom is from Twin Falls.
Okay.
And so right around that age, they're like, we want our kids to be cultured and to understand and know their family and the culture and speak a little bit of the language. Because up until that point, Idaho is a very American,
Sure.
part of the U.S.
Yeah, because Sanchez, where is your family from?
From El Salvador.
From El Salvador. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah exactly.
Yeah. So we moved to El Salvador. And
When you were little, like
yeah,
very little.
I was like between like 8 and 10.
Huh.
So went to school over there, and then moved back to Idaho, and then moved to Hawaii. Lived in Hawaii for a little while, and then my parents split up, and my dad had family in Connecticut, and
Okay.
and so from Hawaii, ended up in Connecticut and went to like 2 months of middle school, high school, and college in Connecticut.
What part of Connecticut?
So we lived in Groton. So are you familiar with Connecticut as well?
Very little. My family's up in Greenwich, where they were.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Small.
So high school, college in Connecticut, and at that point I was just like so tired of the cold, and I was like, I had family.
Oh, I know the cold.
yeah, you know the cold for sure.
I was tired with it too.
So, which is why we're both here, right?
Yeah, it's much better. But the cold, I mean, sometimes it's nice. There's a few things that, because there's a lot of things that are nice with the cold. But anyway, I like the sunlight, the sunshine better.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool in Florida.
I agree. So I graduated college and I moved to LA, and I was like, hello sunshine,
Did you like LA?
I do. I still like LA.
I never been.
My girlfriend hates it.
Never been. The only thing, and then the only thing that we hear with fucking California is that it's turning into shit, right?
It's been a little while since I've been back.
Apparently, and I've never been. I don't know.
A good friend of mine that's
Right.
here in Miami, he came here for a couple months, and he's going back to LA. And I'm like, dude, you just stay. He's like, I heard the homeless situation is even worse. I'm like, worse? I didn't think it could get any worse, but
And
yeah.
Miami is pretty clean.
it is.
It's not bad, right? It's
I was
pretty,
surprised.
It's pretty clean. There are some problems and some homeless, and in a certain part of town, but it's generally it's pretty clean. I was I was impressed. It's cleaner than Montreal. Yeah, it's interesting though. The how this works. Anyway, so L.A. How do,
Yeah, LA up until 2 years ago. I came to Miami for a cryptocurrency conference
how long ago?
in 2022. So what is that? Like 2 years ago.
So
Right.
you just got to Miami too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so came to a conference here, met a girl, met Maria, my girlfriend,
Nice.
and
Same.
what a small world.
I know.
And so like we kicked it off, and we ended up staying in Miami for a couple months together. And she's from Europe. She's from Montenegro.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. So then she's like, this is in April to June, let's say, of 2022. She's like, hey, like I'm gonna go back to Europe, but then I'm moving to New York. I was like, oh, interesting, New York.
So you had the choice. So you had the choice between New York and Miami. So you say you want to be with her, right? So
Yeah.
you had the choice. Either do we stay in Miami or do we move to New York?
Yeah. So we ended up going to Europe together, and I like had just met her, and I was like, okay, cool, let's go to Europe. And so we stayed. We were in Europe for a few months, and then she's like, okay, time to like.
Dude, she came to Canada for Christmas 2 weeks after we had met.
We met the family and everything.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, how fucking nuts is
That's
that?
awesome.
But it's awesome, and it works so far. But it works. No, it works very nice. It's amazing. Hopefully, is it the same? Is it the same way with you as well? It's
amazing. It's
Huh.
like such smooth sailing.
And
you
then
know,
why
oh,
do you
for the most
think
part.
why do you think it's like that with your girlfriend?
I-
Because what are you doing differently than the one before? Have you ever thought about that?
that's a good question.
Yeah.
What am I doing differently? I think initially I had like zero expectations, and it was just about like, let's just have fun and see where this goes.
Okay.
And then we started to really enjoy each other's time together, and like I was kind of living this remote backpack lifestyle. I work from a computer, so I was like, I could go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, all right, you want to go here? Let's go. You want to go there? Let's go.
This is
And
pretty
that's
cool that
that's
you
just
can
kind
do
of what
that
we
too.
did.
Yeah.
But I also think I had matured myself.
So how old are you now?
35.
35. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. A little or I'm 31. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And okay. And
I think I'm 35.
We're gonna go with it.
It's funny.
How do you feel?
So my sister and I were 10 months apart. So there's 2 months out of the year that we're
are
the
you
same
older
age.
or younger?
She's older than me.
She okay.
So
Much older, 10 months, right? It's a lot older.
yeah.
Because that's what's. She's about a year older than me.
Oh, okay. Year is a lot of life experience.
I pulled up like a nice cougar. She hates when I say this, but it's funny. I like it.
She's smiling. So
Wiser.
I know.
I don't. Where was I going with this?
Your sister. She said
Oh,
she's,
so-
yeah.
So I forgot where we were at, and I was telling everybody that I was 32, and I had been telling them that for like 2 years. but I honestly forgot.
How did
I
you
thought
forget?
I was 32.
You
She's
just
like,
not
no,
think
you're
about it,
not.
you're just,
She's like,
focusing on
you're
life and-
34. I'm like, oh my god, I'm old.
Well, just go. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
Just go by the year. I was born in '92.
I mean,
I think it's easier to remember.
I feel like I'm 22.
Oh no, I enjoy it much more now than before though. Don't you think though? Don't you think so?
I think so.
It's much nicer, no? We have more option. We're doing more things. We're doing this now is pretty cool.
This is really cool.
It's pretty cool way to spend the Thursday night, and I don't know, like it's I like it more so far the older I get.
Yeah, I would agree. I think I'm learning to appreciate some of the finer things in life. You know what I mean? Like waking up and like watching a sunrise. At 22, I would stay up and watch the sunrise. You know.
Yeah, you look at it differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be outside. Do you hang out outside?
I love it. The first thing I do, I wake up, I open the door, I go on the balcony.
As much as you can, right?
Today I was working for, like 4 hours this morning. I was working on the balcony outside. So like I pretty much have made my office the balcony.
Yeah, same. I like there's a lake that I'm there every afternoon, right beside my place.
Nice.
And yeah, it's very, very cool. We were there just last night, but it's so calm. There's just one tree and this lake, and it's I like to hang out there as much as I can.
Yeah, spending as much time outdoors as possible.
Yeah, it's something that we forgot, I think.
I think so too. That's one thing about New York that I didn't enjoy. New York's an amazing city, but I could spend a week indoors. Like
yeah,
I'm
but
like,
in
oh
New
my
York you
God.
cannot just hang out outside. It's not fun.
It was
It's
cold.
not nature, and then also it's not nature.
Yeah.
Right?
That too.
Because when I'm saying hanging out outside, I'm saying like don't be a creep on the fucking sidewalks. I'm saying like, but it's true. Like, it's nicer if there's a little. It's if it's green,
Yeah, very much. I agree.
and we have a lot of that here.
A lot of
Not
green,
everywhere,
a lot of
though.
water.
Yeah, a lot of water. Yeah, but it's nice because we're in plantation, so it's a little bit further west, so there's more space than here.
Haven't been out there.
It's
How
it's
far
good.
is that from here?
Like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's cool. It's calm. It's nice. It's nice. So there's new building as well, and it's very cool. The Yasmin managed the shit out of it.
Oh, our building manager.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very tightly managed.
Are you being sarcastic or? Are you
No.
being
I'm very very good. She's amazing. It's the best management team that I've seen. They're doing a very good job. And those
Yeah, when you're younger, you don't like when people are strict, but when you're, as you learn that it actually is more effective when someone that's running a place is on top of their stuff. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
yeah, because they might sell they might sell the asset at some point. So of course they're gonna take it. They're gonna clean it faster. Well, then it's not because they're gonna clean it faster. It's because if you want to sell, let's say you build this apartment buildings, right? So and then you own it, and then that you're going to sell the asset after it's stabilized. So usually that takes a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. If it's good, if it's going to be a shorter turnaround. But at some point, and then stabilize is when you get 90%. Sometimes it depends the percentage. Yeah, occupancy, and then things, because it takes time, right, to fill it up, and it's a few hundred units. So when you own the asset, then it takes a if you start from the development, it takes years.
Interesting.
And then so let's say you start with the development, right? You buy this land, then it can take 6 months, a year, 2 years, sometimes
to even
more,
break ground.
to even have the permits, right? And then it depends on the project. But let's say you want to do a 500 unit apartment building. Well, it can take it's about 18 months. It's about 18 months for construction, 18 to 20, maybe 60, something like that, for the construction of the building. Then
From start to finish. So
yeah.
From zero to.
No, so that's from the permit. That's from when you actually start the construction. 18 months. So let's say it took you a year to get your permit, then another 18 months to build the 500 units, and then if you want to sell the asset, then you you have to wait another, depends on how much it is to actually get it stabilized, which is the highest percentage of occupancy is the best. If you have 100%, then great, you have no vacancy. Then it's perfect, and it's 100% stabilized.
So what is that, like 3 to 5 years then?
Yeah, well, that depends, because you're always gonna account for some vacancy, but a few percent. But if you can beat the average, then it's even better.